Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to today's video. We are going to be doing a whole house clean with me, so I hope you guys are ready for lots of cleaning motivation. First, we are starting out in my master bedroom. I just had to go in and do some tidying just a little bit, so we are going to start off here first.
And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Now that we have the bed made, we're just going to go in and wipe down all of our surfaces, the nightstands. I'm going to go ahead and clean the mirror, wipe down my vanity where I sit and will do my makeup sometimes, and even my voiceovers. Just going to go ahead and get all of the stuff wiped down, and then we're going to go in and vacuum next.
Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So like I said in the beginning of the video, this is going to be a whole house clean with me, and I did not do this all in one day. That would be very impossible for me. I do not have the strength or the time to do it in one day. Maybe I can at some point, but life has been lifing as usual. My son is finishing up with baseball season, and that takes away like a lot of my time, and I'm not complaining at all. It's just very hard for me to show up on here when I am like having to, you know, go to baseball games and practices and things like that. Obviously my family comes first, but he is in the home stretch of the end of the season. But we are going to be hopefully getting back into the swing of things with trying to be consistent on YouTube and everything. It has been really hard for me to stay consistent with everything going on. So I'm hoping to get back to my normal cleaning schedule, or just my normal posting schedule rather, and hoping that I can go ahead and keep posting every single weekend on Sunday around anywhere from between 10 to 2. I know that's a really broad time frame, but I usually post either in the evening or afternoon, and then I'll go ahead and post sometimes early in the morning as well, depending on how my editing goes. But moving on, we are now vacuuming, and I did go ahead and vacuum my rug twice. The first round I went ahead and just did a really good vacuum on there. Just wanted to make sure that I picked up every single piece of dust or dog hair, cat hair, whatever it is. And I'm just going back in, you know, with the second round just to make sure that it is as clean as it possibly can be. And as you can tell, it didn't really pick up a lot the second time around, so that is good. Now we are moving into my daughter's bedroom. I typically don't film in here, but I will do that every once in a while. And I wanted to go in and do like your typical mom deep clean, or just like mom cleaning in general. We all know if you have kids, they typically won't clean as well as you do. So I like to go in every once in a while and give them that really good clean. So I'm just gonna go in, change her sheets. Number one, she still had Christmas sheets on there. Yes, they've been washed plenty of times. But they are obsessed with Christmas and like the holiday season. She refused to give up her sheets, so I had to like kind of forcefully go in and like remove them and wash them and put on other ones, like spring ones. But you'll see in a minute, she still has like a Christmas tree in the corner in her bedroom over there, along with like the lights and her Christmas gnome and everything. So that I kept because that is, she loves that stuff, so I'm just gonna leave that there for her. But I just wanted to go in and just put some fresh spring sheets on her bed, and just give her room a pretty good cleaning. She's also very obsessed with reading, and typically I'll go into her bedroom and find all of these books underneath her bed, just like stacked up like they were. And that's because like sometimes she'll reread her books, and we'll also take them to the library and they'll get like books from there as well. We do buy books and we also get them from the library, so we have like, you know, both options. But she reads so much that I constantly have to like take the books out of her room and put them back down on the bookshelf, because slowly but surely they start accumulating again, and I just have to go in and just remove those so that they're just not books everywhere. But now we are going in and putting on some fresh sheets. I got these sheets from Target a while ago for her. I love this material. I think it's like cotton, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on. These are pretty old, but they're still very good quality. Gonna go ahead, put those on, and just vacuum her rug and move on from there.
I tried so hard to let go, writing poetry and rhymes just to get you off my mind. It's either yes or it's no. I'm not a yo-yo on a string that you flip and twist and swing. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, second guessing your words, 'Cause you choke right when I see that you're all I really need. But if I'm honest, I know this whole thing has been a sign that I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna lie tonight, you don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna lie tonight, you don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna lie tonight, you don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna lie tonight, you don't get.
And here's how her bedroom turned out. It looks so cute. I love her bedroom. I love her board and batten. I actually did that. I will have this video linked in the description so you guys can check it out. This is really funny because I got this for my daughter and I also got one for myself. It's a little knitting thing that we can do, but I know nothing about knitting and I thought it would be pretty easy. However, it is turning out to be not that easy. So I started mine and I kind of gave up, but I'm gonna try again. She kind of looked at hers and just said, oh my god, this is impossible, and kind of put it on top of her bed. But it's supposed to be this little guy right here, and maybe one day we'll try again when we're not exhausted and trying to knit. So if you've tried this before, let me know. I actually got it from Five Below, and I think it was $5. I'm not sure, but I think it's like really cute. And I also got this other thing from Five Below that I got for us to do like during the summer months or whatever. But if you have a Five Below near you, highly recommend. They have so many arts and crafts and things that you can buy for your kids just to keep them busy, and even for yourself if you are ever interested. But this is the one that I got for myself. It's a little teddy bear, or polar bear, or polar baby, as it says right here. But yeah, it's not as easy. I mean, if you're used to knitting, then I'm pretty sure it'll come easy for you. But I've never knitted a day in my life, so I don't know anything about that. So if you do, leave a comment down below and let me know what's the easiest way to start learning. Moving into my son's bedroom. If you guys missed his bedroom makeover, I will have that linked below as well for you guys to check out. But I'm just going to tidy up his room a little bit. It's not too bad. You just have to go ahead and make his bed, pick up some stuff from the floor, and just tidy things up a little bit. I think this was right around spring break or right after spring break. I still had to unpack his bag. He did have some clean laundry in there that I had to just go ahead and put away, and just like some other stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of all of that right now. moving into the kids' bathroom. We are going to tidy up in here a bit, but I also need to scrub down the shower and just like get this bathroom kind of like smelling good, because sometimes it just bathrooms in general just give me the ick. I don't know, I've always been that way since I was little, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just tidy everything up, put things away, clean the vanity. And I want to again just like scrub down the shower. I did buy this CLR mold and mildew remover because we are getting like some mold and mildew in the shower that's accumulating a little bit. And the one that I bought is actually fragrance free, which is awesome. I thought in the beginning when I purchased it, I was like, man, this is probably gonna smell really strong. And then I sprayed it covering my nose thinking that, oh my god, this is probably gonna knock me out. Well, I looked at the bottle after the fact and realized that it was fragrance free, which is awesome. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe down the mirror. I'm using my DIY spray here. As you can tell, I usually just do essential oil, some water, a little bit of vinegar as well, and maybe a drop or two of some dish soap in there. And that is how I use my cleaning or how I make my cleaning sprays to go ahead and clean my entire house. I also forgot to mention that I do add rubbing alcohol in there as well, just a little bit. You don't have to put too much. If I don't add vinegar, I'll definitely be adding some rubbing alcohol in there just to sanitize everything. But you can put rubbing alcohol along with some vinegar, water, and whatever essential oil you have on hand, your dish soap, and then you are good to go.
Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. In the crowd, in the club, at the bar, yo, what's up? I saw you cross the room, yeah, glowing in the moonlight. I don't know where you've been, but I'm glad that you're here. Gonna take you by the hand.
So I finally removed the Christmas sign that was up there, 5 months later? But you know what? It is what it is. No one really noticed, and honestly, it is what it is. Life just gets really busy sometimes, and we just forget to like you just can't do it all. And that's what I have to tell myself sometimes, because I will tell you, doing this entire whole house clean with me video, this is literally weeks of me just like taking time out of my day just to go ahead and clean. This was not done every single like in one day, and that's just because I don't have the time. It is, time is so precious, and I try to just enjoy every moment with the kids, and just being mindful and being present as much as possible. But with all that being said, like, the house has definitely gone away from me, especially since baseball started. We've been so behind on many different things, and just like so busy that I haven't had the time to like really keep up with things. And the fact that I just went around room by room and kind of like tidied everything up little by little made me feel so much better. So the sign does not bother me, not one bit. I got to it whenever I got to it, and now everything is clean And that's all I really care about. As long as, you know, the kids are fed and everyone's happy and healthy, that is the most important thing to me. Yes, I do love a clean home, and I do get overwhelmed if it's not tidied or clean or whatever. I cannot function in chaos. I've said this so many times. Like, it's just not good for my mental health and my mental space. But, you know, I am also human and things do get away from me, and it is what it is. So if you're one of those people that are struggling with like trying to keep up with your household, and trying to do it all, just know that you can't do it all, and just listen to your body. And you know, if it's telling you to relax for a little bit, just do that. Go ahead and do that, because the mess will still be there tomorrow and you can always clean it up tomorrow.
Baby, let me love you, love you, love you, yeah, love you, yeah, love you, yeah.
I went ahead and sprayed the shower down. I'm going to let that sit a little bit, but I am using some Lysol wipes to go ahead and clean the toilet area. I don't like to use harsh chemicals. I really try not to, but I do have some of the stuff on hand just in case. You just never know when you might need to pull out the big guns. So that's why I usually have like, I'll have one thing of Lysol wipes or like one bottle of like Clorox spray just in case. But for the shower, I rinsed out all the CLR cleaner already. So I'm just going to go in with some soap, some Dawn, not even Dawn, it's 7th generation, I think, some dish soap, and my scrub brush. I'm just going to go ahead and scrub around the shower really well. I also did buy like this thing to put over the shower head, like a shower caddy, I think is what it's called, just to hold all of our stuff in there, because it's currently sitting on the floor in the shower and I really do hate that. But you'll see in a minute, it didn't work out, so I ended up just giving it to a friend of ours and it worked out well for him. So that didn't work. It's going to be returned. Camera's crooked. I guess we'll just have to leave our stuff on the floor for now. But I really want them off the floor, because when they're on the floor, it just gives me the ick, because everything just like sits there. It's kind of gross. I'll find something else. doing a quick vacuum in the bathroom, and then I am going to wipe down the bathroom vent. I know we can take the cover off, but my husband was afraid that he was going to break it. He tried taking it off and couldn't get it off. I'm sure he was just doing it wrong, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just wipe it down with my microfiber cloth and call it a day. At some point we'll take it down and rinse it out and clean it, because it does get dusty up there, so I want to make sure that's working properly. So we're gonna try our best to get that down next time, hopefully, and clean that properly. Heading into the living room, and we are going to start tidying up in here, vacuuming, putting things together, removing things that don't belong in here as well. So this was one day, I think, after work. I had the energy. I think my son was home from baseball, or my husband had taken him. I'm not sure. Typically he'll have a game during the week and a game on Saturday, but then he'll have practice in between. And it's really hard for me to get to the Monday games, because it's Monday and I'm still trying to recover from the weekend. I haven't even done everything I needed to do over the weekend, so I usually find myself catching up on Monday. And I think this may have been either Monday or Wednesday, because he does have games on Wednesdays as well. And I think they did not have a game this day and everyone was home, but I had the time to go ahead and clean up the entire living room and the kitchen. So I went ahead and just picked everything up. We're gonna vacuum, wipe down the coffee table, the side table, clean the mantle area and all of that. I just shared a little clip of outside in the backyard. So it was getting ready to rain. We were gonna get some crazy storms and it was just getting so dark. And I kid you not, as I'm doing this voiceover, it has been raining. Today is Sunday, so it's been raining Saturday, today Sunday, and it's also going to be raining Monday, tomorrow, all day, literally all day. But we were getting ready to get some storms. It was getting just so dark outside, so I wanted to share that with you guys really quick. But now we are just moving along, getting things picked up and tidied. And honestly, this took me no time at all. The kitchen, however, is a different story. That takes me the longest time because we do have a bigger kitchen, and I feel like it's the biggest space in the home, and it does take me quite some time to get around to all of the surfaces and the floors and everything like that, so definitely takes some time in there. And last but not least, we are moving into the kitchen finally, and you'll see in a minute my husband and my son, they were both like shirtless because it was so hot here for maybe like 3 days or so. We were getting like 90-degree temp, which is insane. But they were both so hot, they were both walking around shirtless, which I thought was so funny. But anyway, we are going to start tackling the mess in here. This was like the worst of it, literally. Everything was just so bad. And there were just like things everywhere that had to be organized, dishes everywhere. It was just in rough shape, you guys. Just and it had to actually be mopped as well. So I pulled up my steam mop at the end and went ahead and mopped the floors, and you'll see how dirty they were. But let's go ahead and get these dishes put away and get the kitchen all cleaned up.
No one ever knows where we heading, where the story goes. I just gotta hold on to my path, what feels right in my heart and my soul.
That little cubby right there drives me absolutely insane because it becomes a catch-all for all the tiny little knickknacks that we really don't need, that just gets like shoved in there. I wish we can just like get longer cabinet doors just to cover that up, just so I can hide the mess. It's not going to eliminate the problem, but at least it'll hide the problem. But anyway, we're going to work our way around. I am wiping down the counter in sections and just doing everything in sections because it makes my life easier. This little speaker right here we got as a Christmas gift. It is super powerful. I think it was from TJ Maxx or something like that. Just putting that away because we had such great weather. We were hanging out outside and we were like playing music and stuff like that. It's been a really fun time with the warmer weather, I have to say. But you see that closet right there? That closet needs to be tackled as well. I'm not going to be doing that just yet. I really have to like psych myself out to do that because it looks bad, and I know it's probably not going to be as bad as I think it is, but just looking at it makes me overwhelmed, and I just want to like shut the door and forget about everything that's sitting in there. But I do need to go through it and just organize it and get some things out of there. I also have to organize the TV console. That is very overwhelming for me because there are so many papers in there that, and just like things that probably don't belong in there, that I just need to go through and just organize it once and for all. That's probably going to just be one video, not even kidding. speaking of papers, as I was cleaning out this pile of mess here, there was a spider living in there. So he made himself really comfy and I just ruined his life by crushing him. I'm so sorry, but spiders freak me out. There was a time actually when I was driving, you guys, and a spider was in my car, and it was one of those jumpy spiders, and I kid you not, that thing almost made me crash because I cannot stand the thought of a spider crawling on me and not being able to like swat it away or do anything about it. They just like freak me out. So yeah, Mr. Spider went bye-bye. And this is one of the reasons why we need to handle our clutter and just like paper messes. I might have a hoarding problem with papers, but we're not going to go there just yet. I really just need to make sure that the paper stays very limited and it's not as like cluttered and just like stuff everywhere.
I know someday we could finally be.
And if you've stuck around so far in this video, I appreciate you so much. I know it's a longer one, but it's a good one. Lots of cleaning motivation in here. And if you are needing any of that, then look no further. There is, tons of motivation for you if you need to just get up and start cleaning just a little tiny little space in your home. Let this be a sign for you to get up and do that. Or maybe you just want to sit back and relax and watch a cleaning video, then throw me on in the background and just go ahead and enjoy as I bring literally my house back to life from the chaos that it was.
I know someday finally be. I know someday we could. I know someday we could finally be.
I've also been seeing these little tiny flies that have been coming out of my drains. I know it's very disgusting even speaking of it. I can't even believe I'm telling you guys that, but yes, there are drain flies. They do exist, but we're gonna go ahead and clean out that drain. So what happens is usually when I do dishes, like if I'm not drying them right away, which it's probably a bad habit, I will just take them and drain them in this other side of the sink. I wish I had like just one big sink, honestly. I hate the like half or a quarter and then like a 3/4 size sink. It's just so stupid to me. But anyway, so I think the moisture is what they love. So because I have been draining my dishes in the sink, it's just disgusting. So I stopped doing that. And now we are drying them like on the counter. I'll put them to dry on a clean kitchen towel and then dry them and put them away after they've like drained some of the water and everything. But I did want to go in and just clean out that drain really well. So I did do some baking soda and some vinegar. I am going to put some water in the microwave just to heat up a little bit, and I'm going to pour that down the drain just to kill whatever is in there. And then we're going to also pour some of the ice from my freezer down the incinerator and go ahead and, get all that stuff crushed up and just like gone, because it needed to be cleaned out. The other side of the sink was not as bad. The drain was not as bad, so I didn't really have to do too much of a cleaning in there, but I'm just glad that I got this done. I know someday we could finally be. If you have not tried the ice trick in here or in your sink, if you have an incinerator, I think it's incinerator. I think I said that wrong before. Anyway, If you have an incinerator, I don't do this all the time, but you can do this. You take the ice, you pour it down your drain, you run some water, and you turn on the incinerator, and it crushes everything up, and it literally cleans like the inside of your incinerator, and it works like a charm, and you can see like all the brown, dirty stuff like just like coming up. Highly recommend. Don't do it too often, but I will go in and do it once in a while. And it's also good because I don't eat a ton of ice. We don't eat a ton of ice in our household, and the ice that we have in our freezer kind of like sits there for a long time. So it's good to like kind of recycle that out and just like have fresh ice made.
Let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. 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 All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can.
Now we are literally in the home stretch. I just finished vacuuming. Now I am going to go in with my steam mop. I do love this steam mop. I just wish that the cord was a tad bit longer. It's very short, so I find myself like unplugging and unplugging it in different areas, but it's not a huge deal. Just wish that it was longer, but I'll have this link below for you guys. It's pretty affordable. And the mop pads, I buy them in bulk. I think you can get like 6 in a pack or 10 in a pack or something like that. And I kid you not, I don't even bother washing them. I throw them out because they are pretty cheap. I think they're like 10 bucks for like a pack of 10, I think. So I just throw them out because it's really hard for me to get them super clean because I don't use bleach on my clothes, because again, it's like really harsh. But anyway, gonna go in, do a really good steam mop. I'll show you guys how dirty the floors were in the kitchen. They were pretty disgusting. But I hope you guys made it towards the end of this video. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, as it will alert you every time I post a new video. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.